Hello everyone and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Michael and I'm bitten by a radioactive book. Normally on Wednesdays I do Top 5 Wednesday, but this week's topic, Top 5 Couples, was not really in my ballpark area, so I'm doing something different instead, and that might be a bit of a preview to what you're going to see towards the end of the year on my channel. My guide to fantasy that I'm doing on Thursdays is coming to an end in like 2 weeks. There are 2 segments I have planned, and then this will end. And for the end of the year I thought I'd give you a little preview into what 2015 might hold for me in terms of reading. So there will be a segment I'm going to call 15 in 15. Where I show you like 15 fantasy, 15 science fiction, 15 steampunk, and so on and so forth, books that I might read in 2015 that are on the upper part of my tbr-abyss. And whenever something, maybe a Top 5 Wednesday topic is not there, or when I run out of tags, not anytime soon, but that might happen, I'm doing something like a recommendation video like this one, and this will be called 5 from the Abyss, where I just pick like 5 books from my tbr-abyss and show them to you, and I try to pick up books that I have never shown before and that I've never seen on YouTube before, so I'm quite sure that most of you won't know about them. And the first book I'd like to show you today is The Barrow by Mark Smiley. It's more of a sword and sorcery kind of novel. It's a band of misfits that are trying to unearth a sword from a barrow, and we have interesting characters ranging from a brothel owner to an exiled magus, a royal cartographer. So there's a lot of potential for interesting characters. I expect a bit of banter, a good action-filled novel, and this was a standalone book in the first place. I think the publisher wanted to try it out like that, but actually I think it's going to be a series now, because the second book will come out in 2015. But this is one of the books that is very high up in my tbr-abyss. Next up we have Hardwood by Freya Robertson. It's a tale of knights. The knights have some kind of congress. There are a lot of different orders of knights, and the water knights steal the heart of the arbor, which is some kind of holy tree, and the other knightly orders are have to fulfill some quests to actually get the heart back and bring peace to the land. And when you read the synopsis, or when you read the synopsis, it sounds a bit like Arthurian tales with like heroic knights, and we have like this different groups of knights that all are taking up different quests and all working towards the same goal. So we will not only jump between multiple points of view, but also between multiple groups of knights on different quests, and that sounds really, really interesting. Next up we have Blades of Winter by G.T. Almasi. This is a science fiction, thriller, action kind of novel. It's alternate reality, where the Cold War is actually fought between the US, the Soviet Union, the Greater Nation of China, and Greater Germany. And all these various factions have like superpowered beings, like the $1 Million Man, or the $6 Million Man, I think he was called back then, So yeah, some highly modified agents or that have some kind of superpowers. And Alex is a 19-year-old female agent for the US, and yeah, the story is about her and her involvement in the spying game. And that sounds really exciting, like yeah, a action-packed superhuman spy thriller, and yeah, really intriguing. Next up we have Generation V by M.L. Brennan. If you look at the cover, you will think like, oh yeah, that's the typical like fantasy, maybe YA, supernatural, paranormal, vampire crap, and it is, but I heard a lot of praise actually for the series, because the series approaches vampires very, very differently. Our main character is some sort of half vampire, because the vampire gene, I think, is hereditary in this world, and he is, but you have to do stuff to become a real vampire, I think. Our main character is only a half vampire, and yeah, it seems to be a book with a very different and a very unique approach to the vampire as like a creature that is not the typical bad monster vampire, but also not like the sparkly romance vampire. And yeah, I read really good reviews about this series, and so I wanted to give it a go. And last but not least, we have 1,000 Perfect Things by Kay Kenyon. It's a steampunk novel with an alternate reality kind of feel, where we have the magical kingdom of Anglia. Oh no, not the magical kingdom. Magical kingdom is Batra, and yeah, a steam-powered kingdom like Anglia. And this is a bit, as you can see from the cover, Great Britain and India. And so we have a steampunk novel with a bit of a colonial vibe, Victorian vibe, but in its own kind of secondary world fantasy setting. And this sounded really intriguing to me, and yeah, I want to give it a go. So these were 5 books from my abyss that you might see me read next year. I'm not totally sure, but they're all very up high on my list. Look out for more videos like that give kind of a preview of my 2015 reading, or which books are coming out in 2015 and I'm just looking forward to. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to my channel. If you want to know what's coming up on my channel, please look inside the description box. There's a little segment there called On the Horizon. I wish you a good day and hope you get bitten by a really good book too. Bye.